Hello and good morning. We're going to be doing a math lesson this morning about adding 3 digits. So this is math lesson 1, adding 3 digits. Okay, so before we start, we really need to think about when we're adding, we know that we're putting numbers together so that when we add, our answer will end up being bigger than any of the other numbers that we used because we're adding. So at the end, we're going to have more than we have to start with. We're trying to end up with more. We're adding 2. Okay, so this is the first problem that I have. 9 plus 5 plus 1 equals something. What would be the first step for me to think of? Well, I want to try to make 10 because I know that that will be easier for me to add later. I want to try to make 10. So what I'm going to do first is look through my problem. Do you see any numbers here that would make 10? Okay, yeah. 1 and 9, if I put them together, make 10. Okay, I added. I'm finished, right? No, I am not finished because I still have to add that 5. I didn't even touch the 5 yet. So I have to add that 5. What is 10 plus 5? 15. That's right. Good job. 10 plus 5 is 15. Okay, that one's not so hard. Let me try a tricky one now that we're all warmed up. We're going to be adding 3 digits that are bigger than 20. Bigger than can also be said as greater than. So here are 3 digits that are greater than 20. This one's going to be really tricky, so make sure that you're being a good listener and that you know what we're talking about here. Okay. Okay, let's look right here. We've got 35 plus 5 plus 12. Do you see any numbers that would make it really easy for me to add? What would be 5 more than 35? Let me count it. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Add 5 more will be 40. So I can take 35 and 5 and make that 40. So now my problem is 40 plus 12. I can do that, no problem. The first thing I need to do is decompose the smaller number. So which number is less than or smaller? That's right, 12 is the smaller number. So we're going to decompose it with tens and ones. How many tens are in the number 12? How many groups of 10 are in the number 12? That's right, there's one group of 10 in the number 12. But is that all there is in the number 12? No, we also still have ones. So there is one group or 2 groups of ones in 12. See, the 10 here went here, and the 2 here went here. So we decomposed the number 12 into 10 plus 2. Do we all agree that 10 plus 2 equals 12? So now we're adding 40 plus 10 and then 2 more. Let's go ahead and put the 40 and the 10 together. That would be 50 because 40 and then one more group of 10, 10 more would be 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, whoops, throwing my marker around. So we've got those finished. Now I just have to add those pesky ones back to it. Here we go. 50 plus 2. 52. Good work. Excellent job adding 3-digit numbers. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to do something else. So make sure that you're listening. I got to erase it. I'm sorry. I cannot wait to go back to school, and y'all can tell me all the cool things that you did while we were apart from each other. That will be so super awesome. I'm excited for that. Trying to think. Okay. Here we go. 24 plus 16 plus 4. Okay, well, what should I do first? I need to think about which number is the greatest. Well, 24 is the greatest. It has the most. Which number is the least? Well, 4 is the least. It has the fewest. Are there any numbers here that I could work with to make a friendly number? What about 16 and 4? Let me put together 16 and 4. Before I show you, think in your brain, what is 16 and 4? If you said 20, you were right. Good work. Because if we have 16 and we add 4 more ones, that gets us to 20. Okay? Am I finished though? Not even close, y'all, because I still have to add the 24 into it. Now I've got 20 plus 24. That one's kind of hard, so I think I'm going to draw a picture to help me. So how many groups of 10 are in 24? There's 2 groups of 10 in 24. So I'm going to draw 2 big sticks. How many ones are in 24? How many ones are in 24? 4 ones. So I'm going to draw 4 units or cubes. Do you see my number 24? Okay. I'm going to draw 20 in sticks and cubes. How many 10s are in 20? How many groups of 10 are hiding inside the number 20? There's 2 groups of 10 into 20. So I'm going to draw my 2 groups of 10. How many ones are in 20? This one's kind of tricky. How many ones are in 20? There's no ones in 20, so I don't draw any. What I need to do is I need to take my 10s and my ones now and add them together. How many groups of 10 do I have all together? 1, 2, whoops, wrong way, 3, 4. I have 4 groups of 10. Let me draw that. Four groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 4 groups of 10. Great work. How many ones do I have? Only 4. So I'm just going to draw 4. What number does this represent? What number does this represent? I am so curious. 4 10s and 4 1s? What number does that represent? Could it perhaps be 44? Show me if you agree with me for 44. 44 is the correct answer. Good job adding 3 digits together. You guys were such good listeners. Miss y'all loads. Can't wait to see you soon.